Dear student, welcome to our program of Science Third Private Stage. Today we are going to talk about revision. Let's go to our revision. The first question in our revision is put true or false with correction. Non-metal are arranged descending according to their chemical activity series. Again, non-metal are arranged descending according to their chemical activity series. It is a wrong statement because the correct answer is metal. Metal are arranged descending according to their chemical activity series. Another one, the hormone that activate the mammary gland to secrete milk after delivery of the baby is secreted from the pituitary gland. It is a true statement. The hormone that activates the mammary gland to secrete milk after delivery of the baby is secreted from the pituitary gland. Chemical reactions are different in their speed. Again, chemical reactions are different in their speed. True, because there are a fast chemical reaction as a firework and speed or decreasing in speed of chemical reaction as a caustic soda with oil. Copper is more active than magnesium. Again, copper is more active than magnesium. It is a wrong statement because the magnesium is lay up of copper in chemical activity series, so the magnesium is more active than copper. The increase in the concentration of reactant lead to the increase in the speed of chemical reaction. Again, the increase in the concentration of reactant lead to the increase in the speed of chemical reaction. It is a true statement because the increasing of concentration of reactant make the collision between molecules increase, so the speed of chemical reaction increase also. In dynamo, the mechanical energy is converted into electric energy. Again, in a dynamo, or electric generator, the mechanical energy is converted into electric energy. It is a true statement. But if we say that in the dry cell the mechanical energy is converted into electric energy, it is a wrong statement because in the dry cell the chemical energy converted into electric energy. It is a sources of electric energy, dynamo or dry cell. Decreasing the percentage of hydrogen in the matter is the result of oxidation process. Again, decreasing the percentage of hydrogen in the matter is a result of oxidation process. It is a true, but if we say increasing in the percentage of oxygen, it is a true statement also. Again, increasing in oxygen or decreasing of hydrogen mean oxidation process. Bone marrow can be destroyed as a result of exposure to a large amount of radiation for short period. Again, bone marrow can be destroyed as a result of exposure to a large amount of radiation for short period. It is a true statement. The reaction between chlorine and sodium. Chlorine as non-metal, sodium as metal, doesn't include oxidation and reduction process. It is a wrong statement. No, because the reaction between the chlorine as non-metal as oxidized agent, but sodium as a reducing agent, so the electron transfer from sodium to chlorine. Again, the electron will transfer from sodium to chlorine, so the oxidation and reduction process occur. Oxidation and reduction are concurrent process. It is a true statement. There are a different type of electric resistance. Again, there are different type of electric resistance. It is a true because there are fixed resistance and variable resistance. The electromotive force of a battery, which their cells are connected in parallel, is calculated from the relation EMF, electromotive force, of one cell multiply N. It is a wrong because the correct answer is a series but not parallel. It is a series. يبقى connected in series is a true. Iodine is from the radioactive element. It is a wrong statement. Uranium is from the radioactive element. Thyroid is a double function gland. Again, thyroid is a double function gland. It is a wrong. But pancreas is a double function gland. So the correct answer is pancreas is a double function gland. Another question. The opposite equation represent an oxidation and reduction reaction. Complete writing the reason. Again, this equation include oxidation, reduction, reaction. Process X is represent oxidation reaction. But why? Again, process X, when H2S produce H2O, this process called oxidation because the amount of oxygen is increased. The percentage of oxygen increase in this process from H2S become H2O. It is represent oxidation reaction. But process Y represent reduction reaction because the decreasing in oxygen percentage from S to SO2 to S. This process Y represent reduction reaction because the decreasing of percentage of oxygen in this compound. What are the oxidizing and reducing agent? In the same question, another question, what are the oxidizing and reducing agent? Oxidizing agent mean substance which gain an electron or more during a reaction. Again, oxidizing agent, substance which gain an electron or more during a reaction, as chlorine or non-metal. Reducing agent, it is a substance which loses an electron or more during a reaction. Reducing agent, again, substance which loses an electron or more during a reaction, like metal. Another question in our revision, complete the following statement. The electric potential difference is measured by apparatus and unit, voltmeter and volt as a unit. The electric potential difference or electromotive force is measured by the voltmeter and volt as a unit. From the dominant trait in a human body are the ability to rule the tongue and white eyes. Again, from the dominant trait in the human body are the ability to rule the tongue and white eye, while from the recessive trait are straight hair and face with freckles. Again, recessive trait are straight hair and face with freckles. Another question, calcitonin hormone is secreted from thyroid gland. When sodium react with water, when sodium, we can write Na plus H2O. Hydrogen gas evolve. Again, if you write this equation, sodium plus water H2O plus Na equal hydrogen gas. While gas evolve by heating blue copper sulfate SO3, trioxide sulfate. A precipitate is formed when silver nitrate solution is added to sodium chloride solution. Again, we can write this equation also. Silver nitrate as AgNO3 solution was added to sodium chloride NaCl. If you answer this equation, you will see that a white precipitate from silver chloride AgCl, white precipitate formed when this reaction complete. Worker with radioactive element in lab should wear radiation protective like glove and masks. Again, worker with radioactive element in lab should wear radiation protective glove and masks. Another question incomplete. Electric resistance measured by using instrument called an ohmmeter. Again, electric resistance measured by using an instrument called an ohmmeter. So there are three instruments: ammeter to measure electric current intensity, voltmeter to measure potential difference and electromotive force, and the last one, ohmmeter, in this question to measure the electric resistance. If two charged conductor touch the electric current flow from the higher to lower potential conductor until their potential become equal. Again, if two charged conductor touch, the electric current pass or flow from the higher to lower potential conductor till their potential become equal. Another question completes the following. Decrease the energy needed for the reaction. Catalyst. We can write positive catalyst because they are two type of catalyst, positive and negative. So the catalyst decreases the energy needed for the reaction. As concentration of the reactant increase, more collision between molecules take place and therefore rate speed of reaction increase also. Again, as a concentration of the reactant increase, more collision between molecules take place and therefore the rate or speed of reaction increases also. The speed of chemical reaction measured by the rate of disappearance of the reactant or the rate of appearance of the product. Again, we can measure the speed of chemical reaction by rate of disappearance of the reactant or the rate of appearance of product. Another question, what is the peaceful uses of nuclear energy? The medical field diagnose and treat diseases like cancer. In the agriculture field, kill and eliminate pests and improve plant rates. Field, convert sand to silicon sheet used in manufacturing computer processor. In space exploration, radioactive material as nuclear fuel for rocket. Another question, choose the correct answer. The electric current intensity passing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference at a constant temperature. Refer to. Again, the electric current intensity passing through a conductor is a directly proportional to the potential difference at a constant temperature. Refer to Ohm's law. It is a trait that appears in all individuals of the first generation gene, dominant trait or recessive trait. It is a dominant trait. Again, dominant trait, it appears in all individuals of the first generation, but in the second generation, dominant trait and recessive will appear by 3 to 1. As a ratio between dominant and recessive trait 3 to 1. Enlargement of thyroid gland and neck because decreases of secretion in thyroxine hormone called simple goiter, gigantism, or expression goiter. Simple goiter. Are individual carry similar pair of gene, either dominant or recessive. Hybrid, pure, may hybrid or pure, no correct answer. Again, pure are individual carry similar pair of gene, either dominant or recessive. The measuring unit of electric resistance is ohm, ampere, volt, or coulomb. Again, the measuring unit of electric resistance is ohm, which equivalent to volt over ampere. Again, we should know that measuring unit and equivalent unit. Ohm equal volt over ampere as a measuring unit of electric resistance, but ampere equivalent coulomb per second to measuring unit or as a measuring unit of electric current intensity. Volt is a measuring unit of electromotive force and potential difference, which equivalent to joule per coulomb. In this equation, we can see that CuO as a copper oxide and H2O water product, so CuOH by 2, CuOH by 2, it is a correct answer, which copper hydroxide as a blue solution, copper hydroxide, converted into copper oxide as a black precipitate and water vapor evolve from the tube. The scientist who made the model of DNA molecule is called Crick, Biddle, Mendel. It is Watson and Crick. Chemical energy can be changed into electric energy. Again, chemical energy can be changed into electric energy by generator, electric cell, or no correct answer. It is electric cell, but in generator, mechanical energy can be changed into electric energy. In this question, chemical energy inside electric cell. Another question in our revision, what's mean by? The potential difference between two terminals of a conductor is 5 volt. In this question, we should write the law of potential difference. To find or to answer this question correctly, we should write the law of potential difference. V equal W over Q. V is a potential difference, but W is a work done. Q is electric charge. So the answer of this question, the potential difference, again, the potential difference between two terminals of a conductor is 5 volt, mean the work done to transfer one of electric charge between 2 points equal 5 joule. Again, 5 joule as a W over 1 coulomb as electric charge, 5 over 1 equal potential difference as a 5 volt. Mendel's second law. What's mean by Mendel's second law? If two individuals that are different in two pairs or more of alternative traits couple, the trait of each pair is inherited independently and appear in second generation at ratio of 3 to 1. What's mean by a resistance of a conductor 5 ohm? There are two answers in this question. Again, what's mean by a resistance of conductor 5 ohm? The first is the obstruction or opposition that the electric current face during its movement through a conductor equal 5 ohm, or it is the ratio between potential difference across two ends of a conductor or a resistor, the electric current intensity passing through it. So the electric resistance mean or can be answered by two definitions. What's mean by parallel connection of cells? Parallel connection of cells mean it is connect positive pole of all cells together and negative pole of all cells by a copper wire. The electric potential of a conductor. What's mean by potential? Electric potential of a conductor. It is a condition of electric conductor that show what? Shows the transfer of electricity to or from it when it is connected to another. Again, it is a condition of electric conductor that show the transfer of electricity to or from it when it is connected to another. What's mean by neutralization? Neutralization, it is a chemical reaction between acid and alkali or base forming salt and water, like NaOH plus HCl. It will produce NaCl as a salt and H2O water. Another question, put true or false when with correction. Some metal oxide decompose by heating into metal and oxygen, in which oxygen increases the flame of match. Again, some metal oxide decompose by heating into metal and oxygen. Metal oxide decompose into metal and oxygen. It is a true statement, but we can write the chemical reaction or chemical equation as 2HgO as example, red mercury, HgO by heating equal Hg as a metal and oxygen when oxygen increase the flame of match. Some dominant and recessive trait which appear in a human and follow Mendelian hereditary law. Some dominant and recessive trait which appear in a human and follow Mendelian hereditary law. It is a true statement. Hormone testosterone produce female secondary sex characteristic. Hormone testosterone produce female secondary sex characteristic. It is wrong because the correct answer is male, not female. The potential difference between the two pole of the battery when the circuit is open is called resistivity. Again, the potential difference between the two pole of the battery when the circuit is open is called resistivity. It is a wrong statement because the correct answer is electromotive force. So, the potential difference between the two pole of the battery when circuit is open is called not resistivity, equal EMF, or called electromotive force. The reaction between ion is faster than reaction between molecule. Again, the reaction between ion is faster than reaction between molecule. It is a true statement. The area chosen for the strong storing of the radioactive wastes should be unstable. Again, the area chosen for storing of the radioactive wastes should be unstable. It is a wrong statement. Should be stable and far away of water. The increase in concentration of reactant lead to the increase in the speed of chemical reaction. It is a true statement. The electromotive force of battery increases when the cells are connected in parallel. Again, electromotive force of battery increases when the cells are connected in parallel. It is wrong statement because the correct answer is the EMF of battery increases when the cells are connected in series. It is necessary not to be exposed to a radiation more than 8 rem per day for the human body. It is necessary not be exposed to a radiation more than 8 rem per day for a human body. It is a wrong statement because it is necessary not to be exposed to 5 rem. 5 rem. The absence of freckles considered as a dominant trait in a human. It is true statement. The absence of freckles considered as a dominant trait in a human. Dear student, I hope to enjoy your time with us. Try to concentrate the law of electric current and potential difference. Try to answer the problem of hereditary and chemical equation. Try to answer the question of general revision in our main book in school. I hope to enjoy and I hope to you success. Please try to study hard. Goodbye and good luck, everybody.